never.
There we will go. Stockholm is beautiful, Elvis. It is Dennis
Mr. Morris's table, he's expecting me.
Would you come this way, please? Hello, darling.
Sorry I'm late.
That's all right. Darling, this is Anna Johansson. Anna, my wife, Meg.
I'm so pleased to meet you. Bob has been talking about you.
All good, I hope.
2 more of the same and a martini, please. And could we have the menu? Thanks.
Thank you. How do you like Australia?
Oh, the little bit I see I like. Bob has been very kind and shows me around. I think perhaps he's not been home much lately. I'm sorry.
We both keep pretty busy.
Look, I hate to hurry things along, but I have an appointment with an advertising agency this afternoon, so would you mind if we order?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so hungry I'd even eat Wentworth food.
You may have to.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty hungry too.
You gotta be careful what you eat with that tummy wog, Tori.
Would you care to join us for an aperitif before lunch?
An aperitif. How nice. How you doing? Are you sure you're all right? Because if you're not feeling up to it, you might as well take the rest of the day off.
I told you, I'm fine.
Oh, damn.
What's wrong with you?
That bloody thief is at it again. All my cassettes are gone.
All of them?
Yes, every one.
Well, it can't have been Margot then. You know, something very fishy is going on here. First of all, we've got a cell thief and someone who's bashed Margot and isn't letting on. And when I find out who it is, they're going to have some fast explaining to do.
Coffee?
Oh, yeah, black, please.
2 white, 1 black.
Meg, if Bob has urgent business this afternoon, we could go shopping together, perhaps.
I'd love to, but unfortunately I work too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Bob did not mention this.
I sometimes think Bob isn't too proud of my line of work.
Hey, that's not fair.
Why, what do you do?
Meg's a probation and a parole officer at a women's prison here.
Really? You should not be. I'm proud of you for that.
I'm not.
I am most interested in prison reform. My brother is a civil servant in Swedish prison, and my father has a scheme at the factory to employ prisoners.
A kindred spirit.
I refuse to take part in this conversation.
Oh, take no notice, Meg. Men are such children. I would love to know about Australian prison. Do you see inside them much?
Oh, yes. I was a prison officer for several years before I started welfare work.
Better and better. Tell me, what is the attitude to Australian prisoners? Is it to punish or make good for society?
Well, of course, we do try to make good, but unfortunately the system here hasn't really kept up with the times.
Yeah. In Sweden, we have very modern prisons. And in Denmark, a prison for men and women together. Yeah, we to work toward this.
Oh, I think the system here in Australia has a long way to go before that happens here.
I would love to see inside a prison.
Well, you could arrange that, couldn't you, Meg?
Oh, could you?
Well, I don't know, darling. I'd have to get departmental approval.
Well, I'm sure Erica would agree if you explained the position.
Well, I suppose...
Please, if you could.
And it will certainly solve my problem with how to keep Anna entertained this afternoon.
Well, I can't promise anything. It really does depend on Erica.
With a good Swedish name like that, she will say yes.
Good, then it's all settled. I'll see you back at the office about 4:30. We can take a final look at the contracts, and then I'll run you out to the airport.
I reckon the tucker in here is getting worse. Hey, Doreen, how's your tummy wog?
Oh, not bad. Listen, are you sick or not? Of course I am. I have to keep running to the loo, don't I?
Well, that's what you tell us, but you seem chirpy enough to me.
Well, there's no point in being sour just because you're crook, you know.
Hey, have a look at this.
Yours?
Yeah. I got back from lunch, they're sitting in my cell, large as life. And what's more, they've been played because some of them are half wound on.
Well, it seems our cell thief is playing funny buggers. And it can't be any of the women because we were all at lunch together. So we know who that leaves, don't we?
Oh, here I go again.
One of the screws.
Yeah. Mr. Harrison by name. And Margot told me she had him on tape agreeing to bring some grog in for her. My bet is she's hidden it and he's trying like mad to find it.
Oh, you don't think he bashed her to get at them, do you?
What do you reckon? Obviously, Margot hit it too well. Hey, Hazel, you're on trolley duty this arvo. Spread the word. There's a cassette missing with a very interesting conversation on it. And I want it. And when we find it, we're going to have a bit of fun with Mr. Terry Harrison.
Collect the dirty plates, Dobbs, and no talking.
Time to gloat, have you, Vera?
Shut up, Gaffney. You brought it all on yourself.
Yeah. Should have known better than to trust a screw.
You know, if you'd have kept your word and got me that ticket to Barnhurst, all this would never have happened.
As far as I'm concerned, you're lucky you were moved here. Personally, I would have left you where you were, with your friends.
You can talk. I don't think much of your friends either. There's nothing as bad as a bent screw.
Hurry up, Dobbs.
Still, I suppose Terrible Terry's pretty much your style, I guess. I mean, after George Lucas.
Shut up.
Touched a sore point, didn't I? Don't worry, Vera, you can't help it if you're attracted to the criminal type.
Shut up, or I'll...
What'll you do? Throw me in the pound? I'll be no worse off there than I am here. The only way you're going to get rid of me is by organising that trip to Barnhurst.
It's not up to me, Gaffney. It's out of my hands.
All right, but you just wait till I get out of here. Your boyfriend's going to be out of Wentworth so fast he'll make Superman look like an old-age pensioner.
Then we'll have to make sure you never get out, won't we?
Such a plain building. No design, no pride in building. Almost like Russia.
Hello, Bill. This is Anna Johansson. Mrs. Davidson's expecting us.
How do you do? Fine.
What is he doing now?
Just has to check with the governor before he lets us in. That's why I phoned earlier.
Do they trust you?
It's not that.
Do you have many escapings here?
Oh, few? Why?
The fences and what is sharp wire?
Well, it is a prison.
Ah, he is only dangerous criminal?
Oh, no, they're all types.
Even first-time people?
Yes?
That would not happen in Sweden.
Oh, Mr. Fletcher, are you busy?
Well, I was due for an afternoon off, but if you require something urgently...
No, take a break. It's just that Mrs. Morris is bringing someone in to look around the prison, and I need a guide.
Oh, well...
No, really, it's my responsibility.
Ah, Mrs. Davidson. This is Anna Johansson. Erica Davidson, the governor of Wentworth.
So kind of you to let me look around.
Not at all. I hope we can show you something of interest. Oh, this is Jim Fletcher, our deputy governor.
How do you do?
You're from...
Sweden?
Sweden. Beautiful country.
Ah, you have been there?
Well, not exactly,
Unfortunately, you've caught me at a bad time. I would show you around myself, but I have some urgent reports to prepare with Mrs. Morris. I'll ring through and see if there's an officer.
No, it's all right, Mrs. Davidson. I'll show Miss Johansson through.
Oh, but you're busy, Mr. Fletcher.
No, it's quite okay, Miss Johansson. Just like to sign in. I'll show you through.
Well, I'll meet you back here in about an hour, Anna.
Oh, fine. You go on. Don't let me interrupt.
This way, Miss Johansson.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Poor Jim. Haven't the heart to tell him she's leaving tonight.
Oh, he'll find out soon enough. She seems rather pleasant. I look forward to talking to her later.
By the way, could you come and have dinner with us tomorrow night?
Oh, that would be rather nice. Actually, I'm going into the country tomorrow, but I should be back by the evening.
Oh?
Oh, it's just to see my mother. She's had another one of those relapses.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we'll expect you when you arrive.
Thank you. I shall look forward to it.
Look, I'm Jack of this caper, me. Well, I'm running around looking for that tape you want. Some mongrel's come and pinched all my cassettes.
Take your recorder too?
Oh, no, just the tapes.
Don't worry, we'll get it back. You know, someone is going to have one hell of a time checking all those tapes.
They're probably starting up a disco in the staff room. Woo!
You can't just see Vera in disco pants.
Oh, here I go again.
What again?
Well, I'm crook, B, and when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Do you reckon she is sick?
Oh, I don't know.
And this is the laundry. This is
Woo!
the
What's this?
All right, settle down. Ladies, this is Anna Johansson. She's from Sweden. She has an interest in Australian prisons.
Yeah, shame you didn't come earlier. You've missed feeding time.
Oh, you can still throw a few peanuts, eh?
I'm sorry, what does it mean?
That's enough out of you. I think you've come here to stare at them.
Yeah, like in a zoo.
I said that's enough,
No,
Smith.
Jim, I can understand this. It is a natural feeling if you lock people in cages.
Well, there's a turn up for the books.
Here is a woman who really knows what she's talking about.
Miss Johansson has a connection with Swedish prisons.
Yeah. My brother has been trying for many years to change the attitude to prison. He has studied all European systems.
We'll tell him not to immigrate here because he'll be sadly disappointed.
Yeah, I think so. In Sweden, we try